All right, thank you for joining me again, MVP or at MVP210, where we speak about boxing, analysis, teach boxing, work with at-risk youth, veteran families, and everything else. So thanks for joining us. So today I'm going to talk about the upcoming fight of Andrade versus David Benavidez. Supposedly Andrade, he let go of his 160-pound belt to move up to 168 to fight David Benavidez. And it's scheduled for November. I think negotiations are still going on. Let me break down the fight for you real quick. So, here's what I think. It's going to be a fight of, so styles make fights. It's going to be a fight of speed and boxing skill of Andrade versus the raw energy and punches and bunches that that Benavidez brings. And so I looked at the last couple of fights of Andrade, and he did good. You know, he showed some skill. He's a left-hander, so he used it very well. His style, speed, and power, and so he has that ability, and I think that's great. Although his opponents seem to give him a little bit too much respect, and that's what I saw from the fights. They were cautious with him. It didn't seem like they couldn't catch on, or they didn't know how to fight a left-hander, or they just were afraid to fight. And so they gave him too much respect, allowed him to do what he wanted to do to them, and he won. So that's great for him. But with Benavidez doesn't have any respect for him. And he is a very offensive fighter. And he, I believe he's going to put pressure on Demetrius Andrade from the beginning till the end. He's not going to let him rest. He's gonna pressure him. He's going to use his little jab, come back with hard right hands, hooks. He's going to make it rough. And I don't think Andrade is going to be ready for that. Again, he has a lot of skill. He's a great fighter. He has power, decent power. He has great speed. He has boxing skill, left-hander, uses it well. But against David Benavidez, you know, he's too strong, too big, too raw. And what I mean raw is that he doesn't really have a style. I mean, he's a coming forward type fighter. He's a pressure fighter. But that's what he does. I mean, his defense needs a little bit of work, although he has decent defense. His style could be, you know, anything. You know, he has shown different components of his fighting techniques. You know, he comes forward most of the time. Sometimes he throws a little jab as a rangefinder, but when he gets to the inside, he throws a lot of punches. But I think he's still learning, to be honest with you, and I still think that he has a lot to learn. So I believe that's why a lot of people put a lot of stock into David Benavidez as being the future of boxing. You know, everyone's getting older, and so is he, but I think he would have about 5, you know, to possibly 10 years of fighting still, and he would be a big name. He's already a big name, and I think he's going to win that fight. I don't think it's going to go to the end. I believe that he wins by knockout. I don't know what round, probably late, 8th, 9th, 10th round. But if Demetrius Andrade can survive the fight and make it interesting, win some rounds, then he would definitely be helping his career because he would probably get more fights. So good luck to both guys, but I think David Benavidez has no respect for Andrade. I think he can handle his power. I think he has enough speed and enough aggression to make this a very sloppy but rough fight for Demetrius Boo Andrade, and I believe it's going to end in knockout. So probably 9 to 10 rounds. Guys, tune in next time. I'm going to break down now what people are saying about David Benavidez, about how he's draining himself to make weight, to stay at 168. We should be 175. People are talking about that's why Canelo doesn't want to fight him. But tune into my next video. It's going to be on the comment. That one's going to break down that, or it's going to talk about that. It's going to be very interesting what I have to say. So please tune in. Again, love you guys. Thank you for your support. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to recommend my channel. God bless.